So here I am then with Kelly and Ruth. We're at the awards launch. A great evening so far. We've just been watching some of the highlights of that. So how do you think it's gone for you then, Kelly?
Amazing. The audience, the feedback we've had, people have been asking so many questions. The buzz in the room, we couldn't have asked for a better evening.
It's been a great venue, and what a great background as well. Looks absolutely fantastic. And Ruth, your outfit goes really well. Perfect.
Yes, I did make an effort.
Really good. So Ruth, this is the 25th year of the awards, and what a year it's going to be. I know there's a few surprises going to be along the way, so you can't tell us everything, but it's going to be a great night, isn't it?
It will be a great night, and I think it's the people in the room that make it the great night. Obviously, the theme, it does hold itself to a great show as well, so I think it will be a very fantastic evening just to celebrate everything that we've done.
So some great categories this year, Kelly, as well, and some special categories as well.
Yes.
So champions of champions.
Yeah, well, obviously it's the 25th anniversary, but we wanted to obviously celebrate that we have been able to celebrate Shropshire businesses for 25 years, but then bring that back. So a number of the businesses are still around. They've survived some awful times and they're still here, they're still thriving. So we wanted to again celebrate that with Champion of Champions.
So people then from this evening can start entering the awards, haven't they? You've got some sessions coming up as well. Tell me a little bit about those.
We do find a number of businesses feel they just don't know how to write their entry, and then it puts them off entering the awards.
It can be quite difficult sometimes because you'll download the application form
and they don't know where to start.
No, this is it. I'm exactly the same.
Yeah, so we thought, do you know what, we'll put on a couple of award writing sessions, which guides them through the whole process, what's expected to ensure they complete all of the criteria, the do's and the don'ts, just to give them that starting point and encourage more people to apply. There are so many hidden gems out there with businesses, and we want to give everybody the same opportunity.
And the key thing is here, Ruth, you are the organisers of the event. There is a team out there, aren't there, that go out and then assess the businesses. They'll do that first assessment with all the applications. How does that process work then?
Yeah, it's independent judges, so they're not connected to the chamber at all. So they will come in, they sign the conflict of interest paperwork as well. Sometimes we have a bit of a nightmare on the day of changing judges around because actually they know that company or they know a person within that company and stuff like that. So sometimes it can be quite awkward. Somebody else's headache. She manages it well, but I think yes, they go out and check, not check, but they go out and actually assess people's criteria against. Oh, for God's sake!
Against it, yeah.
They check it all against the criteria. So individuals, the companies themselves, they can present in totally different ways. The idea is that the judges come to you, so they can see you in your own actual environment and stuff. Because I think that makes it so much more. It brings it home. Exactly,
it does a bit, and also I think I've been in that position where we have had the judges come before now, and it also put us at ease being in our own surroundings as well, which was great. So that's one of the other things. So that's how the judging process works, and then of course the evening itself, always a fantastic evening. As we said, this is the 25th year. It's going to be a great evening. Tickets on sale now for tables.
They are, yes. So the website has gone live this evening. So as well as sponsorship opportunities, you can now book your seats, book your tables. You can see who the judges are. You have all of the information for the night. So I'll just ask everybody just to have a look and see how they can be involved.
So head onto the website then, and then they can book their tickets.
Yes.
Sponsorships, you've just mentioned that. There's one or two still available, but they're going fast, aren't they?
They are indeed. We've got a couple of category sponsorships available, but again, we have looked at different businesses, different sizes, have different budgets, so we wanted to make sure there is something for everybody. So there are further opportunities on there. So take a look through, see if there's something for you, but if not, contact us because we can happily look at tailor making. We just want as many people to be involved as possible.
I see. And Ruth, what would you say to businesses who are maybe thinking of applying but just not quite there? What would you say to those?
We had quite a few last year who thought about it, thought they weren't going to be good enough and wasn't going to actually apply. They actually won their award category. So I think, I encourage everybody to apply. Just take the time out of your day, go through the criteria, really think about it, answer the questions, and I think a lot of people are surprised by the fact that actually they get quite, right through the process and stuff. So it is, and it's a great night.
Listen, we're looking forward to it. Thank you very much for chatting this evening. It's been a great night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we've spoken to Kelly and we've spoken to Ruth about the awards, and now it's time to talk to Teresa. You've judged the awards before, and you've also been a finalist. Simon, this is going to be your first year of judging.
Absolutely, inaugural year, yes. Really excited about it.
So we'll talk to yourself first then. So, as a judge, What's that like going into workplaces and chatting with the team and really making that decision?
Yeah, it's a real privilege actually. I really look forward to it. I look forward to hearing directly from the organisations about what they're so passionate about, and it's their opportunity to showcase the great things that they do. So it's a huge privilege.
And when you're going into their workplace, how do you find that? Are they quite nervous when you're going in?
Yeah, they are. And again, the judge's role really is to put them at ease.
Yes.
It's not a test.
Yeah.
What we want them to succeed, and we want them really to just be comfortable, to showcase and to share the best that they can do. Because sometimes, their application has got them to that point in terms of being finalists or shortlisted, but it's that extra little bit that they have to give through those one-to-one interviews. So our role is really to put them at ease and to enable them to really shine.
So you've been a judge on one hand,
Yeah.
you've been a finalist on the
Yeah.
other. How did you find being a finalist? Now you've also been a judge.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So say when you flip to the other side and being a judge, it does give you the advantage knowing, what they're looking for and the types of things that you can say. But of course, when you are a finalist, you're not sure what your competitors are doing. So that is the downside. But it's a great experience. I'd really encourage people to apply for the awards because I think it gives you that opportunity to reflect back on your own business.
Yes.
And really think about the amazing things that you've done.
A lot of people say this. It's not until they're writing that application that they're noticing, thinking, oh, we've done this, we've done that, and then you realise just what the company's doing.
And it's amazing as well to get your staff involved. They're so excited and passionate about the company that they work for. So get them part of that application process. And certainly we find when we go on visits as well, we don't just want to hear from the MD. They are important,
Yes.
but actually so are their people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Think about
and
that.
some great stories come out, I guess, by talking to the whole team. So Simon, this is you're going to be your first time of judging.
Yeah.
What made you sign up?
So I've been networking and trying to build a community in Shropshire,
Yep.
and actually there's already a fantastic community here in Shropshire.
I think we're
Some
really
amazing
lucky, aren't we,
businesses.
that we have got such a
Some
great
real hidden
business
gems,
community.
some real hidden gems, and so just to get better connected, and I suppose promoting my brand,
Yes.
but also the more I get to learn about it, the more, as Teresa says, you get that real privileged position where you get to have a look kind of behind the curtain.
Yeah, which I think is
a
really
view
interesting.
of businesses that through a lens that most people don't get to see.
Yeah.
So really excited about that, kind of that deep dive.
Yes.
And who knows, every day's a school day, so I no doubt have some real learning experiences.
Yes. So have you spoken to any previous judges, obviously like Teresa, have you spoken to anybody yet about what to expect?
So Craig from Crispian has given me a sort of insight because he's been a judge many times.
Yes.
And exactly that, you get to see a business through a completely different lens.
Yeah.
Really privileged position, and just get to see really sort of underneath the carpet and sort of where all the bodies are buried and all that kind of stuff.
And I think
so
it's
really
interesting to say going into businesses and having that conversation and seeing kind of behind the scenes which the normal person wouldn't normally see.
Absolutely, yeah. And it'd be really interesting because I've never entered Shropshire Business Awards, but I've done a lot of awards, finalists, and won a lot in my security business.
Yes.
So long time ago now.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see how you write a really good award entry for Shropshire and what goes towards
really
what constitutes excellence in this context.
So looking forward then to getting out and visiting those businesses.
Absolutely.
Yes, very much so. We've got some gems actually in Shropshire, and some of them are hidden. So we've got huge hidden talent, which these awards really have that great opportunity to bring all of those things out. So it is a privilege. It's really exciting, and I'm really honoured to be part of the
We're looking
process.
forward then to finding out who the winners are in June.
Yeah, well, that's a long way away now, isn't it? But it's going to be a great event as well. It's going to be. I was hearing this because I've never been before, but the record's about 900,000 people
it's a great
in one
event.
room. That's astonishing.
And this being the 25th anniversary, it's even more special.
Yeah. It's amazing because I think the last time when I was a finalist actually, it was my husband's birthday. so I said, darling, I'm going to treat you. Let's go for a meal out. And it was to the Business Awards.
I love it. That's brilliant. Really good.
We didn't win, but we had a lovely evening.
It's a great evening anyway, isn't it? And being a finalist, it's just an amazing experience anyway, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So brilliant. Well, listen, good luck with the judging,
Thank you.
and we'll find out who the winners are in June.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Well, I'm here now with Matt Small from E02, and your company's been involved in the awards, well, in lots of different ways, isn't it? As a sponsor, as a winner, as a judge. Are you energised after tonight?
I am. It's great. It's a real buzz in the room tonight. It's nice to see the new theme. And,
do you like it?
And yeah, I do. And yeah, looking forward to June.
So we talked about it being the 25th anniversary of these awards. You've got an anniversary of your own at E02 this year, haven't you?
We have. So yeah, we're in our 35th year. Yeah. So yeah, a long old time now.
So what did E02 look like 25 years ago then, when these awards first started?
Yes, I joined 25 years ago.
Oh, did you?
So yeah, 1999, I think. Yeah, so yeah, 2026. But yeah, very different, much smaller. So yeah, the company would have been 10 years then. Our turnover around about sort of 9-10 million. About 40 colleagues working out of a small distribution centre
in Oswestry
still. Yeah, just a stone throw from where we are now. Yeah, so yeah, we've been in Oswestry for the entire 35 years. But yeah.
And you're a 3-time Shropshire Company of the Year, the only company that's won it 3 times. You're going for a 4th this year. Do you feel pressure? What about the Champion of Champions Awards?
Yeah, interesting to hear the champion category, and I mean, it's certainly something that we'll definitely be keen to explore. And again, the Company of the Year is something that we'll continue to enter. We've got a story to tell, and yes, last year we came off a hard year, a big number, and last year was another record-breaking year for us. So. Yeah, it's been a good year, and we've got a lot of success to talk about and celebrate.
What does winning awards do for the business? Because I mean, you've won a whole string of awards over the past few years. Is it for the company? Is it for the people? Is it for your clients?
I think it's. I mean, you can look at it at different facets across the whole organisation. I think for me, really, I think one of the biggest things to come out of it, I mean, the first award that we entered would have been about 2018, 2019. In Shropshire, we were sort of relatively unknown, I guess, before that. So something that the Chamber Awards has done is certainly raised the profile locally. And that raising of profile locally has helped with recruitment. Yeah. It's helped form stronger relationships with other partners, and a lot of our supply outside of the alarm side of things, obviously, which are manufactured within the group in Shannon, but our all of our suppliers other than that are predominantly sort of Shropshire based, which is great. And then I think down to the colleagues, this is our local award. We do win other awards, but I think it's got that added bit of sort of sweetness with it being local. Our friends, our family, they're in Oswestry. We're very, very proud of those awards. They're prominently displayed in the building. It's on the signage outside, and it's something I think people are keen to talk about and very, very proud of.
And you're sponsoring the Best New Business Award again this year, aren't you? So you're looking at the next generation of businesses. I mean, that must be fascinating when you're seeing businesses right at ground level to judge it.
It is. It's really insightful, actually, and I've been a judge on that award for 3 or 4 years now, and it's always really interesting to get out there and see these new businesses and how they approach it. And I think last year's award winner, Lilac Shop, fantastic business, and myself and the other judges were absolutely blown away with what they've done in so little time and a relatively unknown market. So yeah, there's always a surprise. It's a really good experience, and I'd implore anyone to get involved, however, with the awards.
And that's why we love it, isn't it? Well, good luck in all the various aspects of your involvement in the awards this year, and great to see you.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Carl. Cheers, thanks.
Thanks a lot. I'm joined now by Craig Hughes from Crispian. You had a big anniversary last year, and you won the Best Small Business Award at the Chamber Awards last year. What a 12 months that was, wasn't it?
It was fantastic. We went there as a nominee, not expecting to win, but hoping to win. We were lucky enough to win, and a real surprise at how much difference it made to all the staff and to my business partner and I as well. It was a big deal.
And if you were going to time it, the win, the 50th anniversary of the business couldn't be better, could it? So.
To be fair, we were nominated the year before and didn't win. I was absolutely heartbroken. So we tried again, doubled down, and it was really good.
I mean, you're a long time involvement with the Chamber as a patron, as a member. So you've known these awards over the years, haven't you?
Yes.
Have you enjoyed seeing them evolve, and what do you think they mean to the business community?
So I think for the business community itself, we see customers there and acquaintances that only come out of the woodwork for the Business Awards. It is the highlight of Shropshire's sort of business calendar. And yes, we've seen it from, not exactly, it's never been small. Even probably 25 years ago it was quite impressive, but it's fantastic. It really is the blue ribbon event of Shropshire. So yeah, we're always look forward to it.
Can I rely on you joining me for the after show party this year, Craig? That's the big question.
There is absolutely no question, Carl. We shall. I might even buy you a shandy, dear boy.
I'll hold you to that. You're on film now, so there's no escape. Are you going to be throwing your hat in the ring again this year to enter? Or?
I think we may do. Yes. Now that the categories are out, we'll have a look through and see where we think we've got a chance. So.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing what happens over the next few months. Great to see you.
You too.
Thanks
a lot.
Take
care. Thank you.
Well, what a great evening, Carl. What a fantastic launch for the 25th anniversary of the Shropshire Chamber of Commerce Business Awards.
The backdrop's certainly been a talking point, Chris, hasn't it?
So it really has done. It's just been a really good evening. What a vibe as well to the room.
Well, I think, not tempting fate, there's a lot of companies that are being persuaded they are going to enter after what they've seen and hopefully get some sponsorship out of it as well.
Yeah.
So the key dates for your diary now, April the 4th is the closing date for entries. And if you want to find out who's going to be on the shortlist, April the 10th is the day for that at the Chambers Expo at the Mercure Telford Centre Hotel. And then we'll see you all for a big party, hopefully, won't we?
Absolutely.
On the 20th of June.
And it won't be long before the 20th of June because it just goes so fast. So make sure you get your applications in nice and early. You don't want to be disappointed.
Thanks for joining us.